Hi, hello. It is upgrades review of the Gotway MSX after 3,600 kilometers. I have to say that the wheel is performing pretty well. Tire is still in the very good shape, no problem. Body also, but I would like to say a few words today about the upgrades which I have designed and applied on the wheel, as those really improve the stability, the ride of the comfort, and it allows to ride in the rain also. So first of all, I would like to describe and say a few words about my side pads. This is my own design, and they are made from the soft material. Here you can bend it, yeah, slightly, so it's a slightly rubber-like material, but harder chassis, harder frame, and much softer areas which you touch your leg. So this area is for acceleration, and this area is for braking. The key issue, in fact, and the key feature is more effective braking, which you can really make easy right now, because this area gives a lot of surface to allow much quicker braking than without that. And as we all know, braking is for safety, so acceleration is more for fun, however also sometimes really important. So those angles and size and edges and so on, I have developed it myself and tested it with the friend, so I know already that it makes sense. They are not too thick. They are only 35 millimeter thick, because this was also tested that it's not really necessary to make them any thicker, because with the higher thickness it makes the wheel bulky. So I just had to design them in such way that they fit well, but they do not make the wheel extremely thick. So development process in fact started from like very basic pads. Several people were experimenting with such pads. This is like basic model, so which you use of course with those rubber original rubber side pads coming from Gotway. I have developed a bigger one, so this is with the reflective tape on the front, reflective tape on the back, but I was still not really satisfied with the effect of the braking and acceleration, so I went into like more advanced model. This is the set which I can sell. In fact, it's thicker. This is 45 millimeters. Its angles are also set right. It's a kind of an adaptation of the similar version than the Chinese made as a model, but the angles are much better, and this area and this area allow jumping on the wheel. So if somebody is interested, those are pretty solid, also made from the rubber-like material, but quite strong. Then the model was developed into, it's a second generation of the pads, which are much lighter. You can see the material that it's quite soft, and I have developed the way to stick those side pads effectively using very strong 3M tape. So those are already the double material type, slightly different shape. And most recent design which I have ready and which I can sell is this design, also made from the same soft plastic, but you can see that it will bend slightly, no problem. So you can shape it even to the different type of the wheel, not only the MSX. This area is to keep your shoe when you want to jump on the wheel, and of course this is the area where you touch it with your leg. Also, the back panel has been further developed to include the mounting. This is the Wally backlight, Wally 2 type from Mactronic, and this area here, they include the specific holes that holds the lamp strongly. There is no need to use any screws, you just insert those into the side pads, and the shape is designed in such a way that the shape is protecting the lamp in case of the crashes. In fact, those side panels in fact protect the wheel quite effectively in case of crushing, and because this material is soft, they have a chance to survive the crash and they will not break easily. Second solution which I have designed is the finally like more effective mudguard. Gotway is known from not really providing even a basic mudguard in the set until now. In MSX they did not even include the mudguard. This is the Gotway type rubber, but as you can see it's much too short and it is not providing enough protection for your trousers and your backpack. So this model, I have tested it extensively in several rainy conditions. It's effectively much longer and it will allow you to ride up to 40 kilometers without major dirt on your back or any issues. So it's also is not going to break. There are certain models designed to be some kind of a stand for the wheel, but please note that in case you have anything protruding from this area, and if this plastic is hard, it will create the situation that in the first crash, or even if you just make a small crash when you load the wheel to the car or similar places, this mudguard will be most likely broken because it is from the hard plastic and it's not good. So this one solve these issues because it's made from the soft plastic. And the last upgrade, which is great, really, I would like to suggest to everybody, is those are the Nylonove pedals. They are made from nylon. I had the opportunity to took a small part in the design, suggesting the shape, because the shape comes slightly from the old 9-bot Z10 initial pedal shape. So wider in the front and thinner in the back, holes to allow great riding in the winter, and spikes to hold your shoe firmly. Those spikes can be screwed in or screwed out. So this is like maybe 2 millimeters, but you can add, you can move them out to create like 4 millimeters spikes, which will be very effective for each type of the shoes. I have designed for these pedals the pedal openers. They are also printed from the rubber-like material and allow quick opening of the pedals. Those had been tested pretty extensively already by several hardcore riders, and also on the machine. Each pedal can survive up to 500 kilograms of force. So for 2 pedals you have 1 ton of weight, which they can survive without breaking. And because they are made from nylon, they are much lighter. It's like half of the weight of the versus the 9-bot or 9-bot, also MSX pedals, whatever metal pedals are used. And because they are made from nylon, then they provide a little bit of the suspension effect or spring effect, so the ride is much more comfortable. And of course, due to the much longer size, it's more comfortable to write. So altogether, those 3 upgrades had made the MSX really a quite great wheel with increased comfort by adding the pedals, increased the deceleration mainly because of those back surfaces, acceleration through those front surfaces, and mudguard, which is keeping your back clean in the rainy conditions. And I write in each condition, so that's how I make it. And this makes the MSX quite an effective wheel. So if you are interested in any of those upgrades, please contact me on the mail which is listed at the end of the video. And I wish you happy riding and talk to you soon on the soonest occasion. Thank you for listening. Thank you, everybody. Bye.